Welcome back everyone, Navi here with yet another video on iPad Pro 2020, this time with its review 1 month later. I've been using this iPad Pro 2020 for about a month now and wanted to share my views about it. This is an 11-inch version. Earlier I had 12.9-inch version which I thought was a little too big for me and I just gifted it to my brother. It looks very familiar, the form factor has not changed and is same as 2018 model. This is a refresh to a tablet that everyone loves. With this newer model, Apple has just done some improvements than making some radical changes. Please like this video for YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be posting few more videos on this iPad Pro 2020 series with some interesting topics that I'm sure you don't want to miss. Okay, so there are a number of improvements to this year's model. First one is A12Z Bionic chip. Although we would have loved to see A13 version of this chip, but hey, who is complaining? iPad is already way ahead of its competition in terms of performance and should be easily able to handle everything thrown at it. Look at these Geekbench scores, they are insane, even if you compare it with other tablets or even with some laptops. It is really fluid to use without any lags and is a complete monster when it comes to performance. In a Geekbench test, the 11-inch 2020 iPad Pro earned a single core score of 1114 and a multi-core score of 4654, which is close to the Geekbench scores of 2018 11-inch iPad Pro model, which I'm sure will help with its improved multitasking capabilities along with editing videos or photos. That brings us to our second point, upgraded camera system. So new iPad Pro 2020 comes with 12 megapixel primary camera and 10 megapixel ultra wide and a new sensor called LiDAR. Well, I know many believe that this is just an overkill and you don't need a pro level camera on your iPad especially. It would feel really awkward to take pictures from your iPad in an outdoor setting. However, I do see one advantage. Honestly, this camera is really good, better than most of the cell phone cameras, and I used it to capture some videos when I did not have my Canon camera. In the same camera setup, there is this new sensor called LiDAR for improved AR experience. You could again argue that it is not that useful at the moment, but I do see a point. They are future-proofing and encouraging app developers to innovate and use this sensor for things that could make sense. It could be interesting to see how much better does Pokemon Go look with this new sensor. You remember Pokemon Go? When everyone was on the road, in the park, dark alleys, trying to catch virtual Pokemons. That was fun. Well, this is not the thing that will pursue me to buy the new iPad Pro, but definitely it is an upgrade over the older generation. Well, let's look at the last point, which is improved microphone quality. Microphone quality is far improved from the last generation, and I do like the trend where it is going. I want to see cell phones and iPads come with better microphones because one day you won't need external mic to record your audio. You could just use the microphone on the device. Well, there are some minor updates as well, like Wi-Fi 6 on the board. I'm not using it currently because my router doesn't support it, but as I said before, these are the good improvements for future proofing. Let's look at the things that we still love from the last generation. This 120 Hz screen, this is like one of the best feature. The quad speakers, best in class without any doubt. The build quality, thinness, USB-C that opened a lot of possibilities and ways to use this iPad. There are a lot of iPad OS improvements as well, but this is a topic for another video. Please subscribe if you haven't already to get notified when I post that video. And finally, Apple Pencil. It just enhances the experience of using this amazing device. I would not recommend buying 2020 iPad Pro if you already have 2018 model. In fact, I would not recommend this if you don't have any iPad and looking to buy one. I still think 2018 model is a very good option, and last time I checked, there is like $200 discount on that one, which is a great value for money. Please like this video, hit that bell icon to subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Please don't forget to exercise today.